At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to advise on you insurance. There's no need to go around every time insurance to raise. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal. You save money. One of the most important benefits actually increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. Insurance. Open. You have a friend. One of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof. Vehicle life insurance. Everything. We protect it.
Hey, folks. For Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake area's fast growing. CBG.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, Up there, we also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center.
Has Dodge. Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles in the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying, you've got a truck for V8 Ram truck starting at just $29,988. If there's a job done, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep. Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. Jeep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lake Area Sports tonight. I'm Jacob Cater, here live from Izard County Consolidated High School. We have a matchup in the 2A2 conference between the Izard County Cougars and the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets. So We will pause for a moment for the national anthem. Beautiful national anthem there by the young lady who just sung it. And we will have them tonight, so I'll just have to go off of what I see. For the Lady Cougars, number 1, Emily Stevens. Number 14, Tinley Bailey. Number 4, Katie Orff. And number 30, Quinn Johnson. And for the Lady Hornets, we have number 21, Jewel Wally. Number 12, Brinkley Smith. Number 3, Emily Wally. And the tip goes to the Lady Hornets. They'll bring it down there into the floor. Here's Goodwin with the ball. And there's a jump ball underneath the basket. So the inbound comes by way of Orff. She'll take it to her into the floor. On one end of the floor. And the ball's thrown away by the Lady Cougars. That's going to go the Lady Hornets' way. Goodwin with the inbound comes down to Wally. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin shoots the 3 from the key. No good. Rebound comes away to Katie Orff. Now here's a handoff from Orff to Johnson. Johnson kicks it out. Finds McGee. Taken away by Emily Wally. She'll take it to the other end and put it up. No good. Rebound by Jewel. Jewel's going to try to put it up. No call, and it's going to be out of bounds. Inbound. Finds Jewel Wally. Now to Emily. She pulls the trigger on the 3. No good. So it'll go the way of the Lady Cougars. Got some great games tonight for you here on Lake Area Sports. We've got Izard County and Southside B Branch, and Whitman versus Mount Vernon Enola game. That seems to be a pretty promising game. Two very prominent girls teams duking it out there for first place in the conference. 3 on the way, no good from Jewel. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. So Johnson starts the scoring this game. Gets the Cougars on the board. Three-point shot is good. It was Jewel Wally with her first three. And we'll have a timeout called. Your score, the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets with 3. The Izard County Lady Cougars with 2. And we're back. The inbound comes from Goodwin. Take it to the Hornets into the floor. Now here's Smith in the corner. She'll find Goodwin. Now to Wally. Wally pass inside to Duncan. Back up to Goodwin at the key. Duncan inside. Pass out to Smith. Smith pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. No good. It's going to come away to the Lady Cougars, and they'll take it there into the floor. Thrown away. They're going to say it was last touched by the Lady Hornets, so the Lady Cougars will maintain possession. Inbound pass. It's going to find Mackenzie Yancey. Yancey's going to hand it off to Emily Stevens, who drives and puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound comes away to Allie Goodwin. Now here's Goodwin at the key. Pass over to Wally. Back to Goodwin at the key. Now Wally. Wally gets the ball, pulls the trigger on the three, and it's good. Jewel Wally with her second three-point shot of the night. She's got 6 points, both of them three-pointers. Now at the key for the Cougars, number 4, Katie Orff. She'll pass over to Stevens. Stevens finds Bailey inside. Bailey puts it up, no good. And the Lady Hornets are going to come away with the ball. Here's Wally. Over to Smith. Smith fires the three, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. Taken away by Goodwin. Goodwin's going to take it back to her end for things and put it up and in for 2. Drive inside, put up by Quinn Johnson, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. They'll call that foul on number 3. That's Emily Wally. Her first foul, team's first foul. Score 8-3 after the first free throw is made, put up, and the second attempt is good as well. Corner, Goodwin fires the three, puts it up, no good, off the mark. Smith with the rebound for the Hornets. Here's Wally with the three. Puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Bailey. Now down the floor. Shot put up. No good by Emily Stevens. They're going to call it out of bounds on the Lady Hornets. And the Lady Cougars are going to have the ball back. Inbound comes by Katie Orff. Shot on the way from Orff. Puts it up and in. 3-point basket for Katie Orff. It's a 1-point game now. Pass inside, back out, finds Goodwin. Now over to Smith. Smith pass inside, dumps it into Emily Wally. Back out to Goodwin again. Goodwin's going to drive, put up a jumper at the free throw line, and it's good. So the Lady Cougars will have it at their end of the floor with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the opening quarter of action here from Izard County High School. Rebound comes away to Duncan. Now on the other end of the floor, Goodwin puts it up and in and count the basket and one for Allie Goodwin. Twelve to 7. Goodwin at the line, shooting the extra point. The foul was called on number 23, Mackenzie Yancey. And the shot's up and in. (13-7) the score. Here's Katie Orff, floor general tonight for the Lady Cougars. She's cornered by Goodwin and Wally, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Wally. So Orff will inbound the ball. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Finds Mackenzie Yancey. Yancey's going to go up and she'll be fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Miss Brinkley Smith of the Lady Hornets. That's her first foul, the team's second. And the first free throw was up and in. Here's the second one on the way. Off the mark, no good. To Orff. Orff pulls the trigger on the three, no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be the Lady Hornets ball. Minute and a half left to play in the opening quarter of action. Wally will bring it down the floor for the Lady Hornets. Pass inside, finds Duncan underneath the basket, no good. Rebound comes away to Bailey. Cougars will have the ball. Now the other end of the floor. Quinn Johnson, bounce pass, back out to Mackenzie Yancey. Yancey pulls the trigger on the three, and it's good. Mackenzie Yancey with her first points that haven't come from free throws tonight. Brinkley Smith. (16-11). Now here's Orff. Bounce pass. Three-point shot on the way from Quinn Johnson, and it's good. Quinn Johnson with a three. So the threes are falling tonight for not one team, but both of them. Wally's going to drive. Rebound by Bailey. Two seconds. Yep, and off the mark, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score: the Lady Cougars of Izard County Lady Hornets. Your score 16-14. We'll be right back. We're back. We've got an update for you from the scoreboard around Lake area. The Equipment Lady Bulldogs are up on top of the Mount Vernon Enola Lady Warhawks 40-25 at halftime. So pretty dominant lead there by the Lady Bulldogs. Of course, they are playing on their home court tonight in Quitman. Pass inside finds Wally. Wally pulls up the jumper, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. They'll take it to their end of the floor. Here's Johnson. Pass over finds Orth. Now to Yancey, who drives. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey puts it up underneath the basket, and this game's tied at 16. Inside the lane. Way up. Foul's going to go against number 14, Tinley Bailey. Her first foul. Team's second foul. Free throw number 1 from Miss Wally is good. Second one's up and in as well. Pass over in the corner, finds Quinn Johnson. She'll pass it back out to the key. Megan McBride, who just checked into the game. Drive in by Quinn Johnson. She'll pass it back out to Bailey. Bailey shot up, no good, off the mark. Rebound comes away to Brinkley Smith. Smith's going to bring it down to her end of the floor for the Lady Hornets. Pass inside, finds Emily Wally. She'll pass it back out to Jewel. Jewel at the key. Out to Goodwin. Goodwin inside to Duncan. Back out to Wally. Now to Smith. Smith finds Duncan. Comes away to Katie Orth. She'll have it. She'll pass it down to her teammate at the end of the floor. Bailey with the ball. Back out to Orth at the key. Now here's a three-point shot on the way. Up, no good. Didn't even draw any iron. But the rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars, and here's Orff with 3, no good. Rebound once again comes away to the Lady Cougars. It's taken away by Allie Goodwin, and she'll be fouled underneath the opposite end of the floor. Gonna call that foul on number 32, Megan McBride. Goodwin will bring it down to the other end of the floor for the Lady Hornets. Now here's Smith, back to Goodwin. Over to Jewel Wally, a deep 3, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to... Now the other end of the floor, the Lady Cougars. Pass over to McBride in the corner, puts it up, and it's in! Megan McBride for 3. It's going to give the Lady Cougars a 1-point lead. Here's Wally in the corner. Pass to Jewel. She'll dribble it out. Set up the offense. Now Goodwin at the key. Over to Smith. Shot from 3 from Allie Goodwin. It's good. So Allie Goodwin with an answer for the Lady Hornets. Makes it 21-19, a 2-point lead for the Lady Hornets, and the Lady Hornets take it away. So they'll get another possession. Jewel Wally is going to pass. Now Goodwin at the key. Smith, she drives, puts it up from inside the lane, no good. Gets her own rebound, gives it to Duncan. Duncan pass out to Wally. Wally puts up the 3, no good. Rebound comes away to Bailey. Bailey will give it over to Orff. Now at the Cougars into the floor. And the ball comes away, loose on the floor. It's going to be called a jump ball. And we'll have some substitutions. Looks like Addison Zimmerman is going to be coming in on the Hornets end in place of Brinkley Smith. Emily Stevens back into the game for the Lady Cougars. She'll put up a shot from the key. No good. There's an over-the-back call, though, on Brianna Fortney, who is another one that just checked in for the Lady Cougars. Lady Hornets are going to bring it to their end of the floor. Pass will find Wally. Zimmerman. Back out to Wally. Now Zimmerman. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin gets the ball, drives inside, puts it up, no good off the mark. Rebound comes away to Paisley Hightower. Stevens from the key. Pass over to Emily Stevens with the drive from inside the lane. She'll put up a shot, no good. Rebound comes away to Paisley Hightower. And that'll be put in by Brianna Fortney. So Fortney gets herself on the board. Here's a three-point shot put up by Goodwin. It's no good. Rebound, and there'll be a jump ball underneath the basket. That'll stay in possession of the Lady Hornets. Game tied at 21. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to play until halftime. Inbound pass from Zimmerman. Now to Smith. Smith's going to pull the trigger on the three, puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. Ball's loose on the floor. They'll get it and take it to their end of the floor. Yancey pass inside finds Fortney. Fortney puts it up, no good. And it's going to be hit out of bounds. Last touch by Paisley Hightower. Inbound goes to Brinkley Smith. Now to Jewel Wally. Now Smith. Smith takes the ball, drives inside, kicks it out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman finds Emily Wally. Now Duncan. Back out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes it inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Hightower. Lady Cougars now looking to strike to break the tie. Pass over. Finds Stevens. Stevens pass over, finds Mackenzie Young, puts it up, no good from three. Wally comes away with the rebound. She loses it, and there's a foul. Call the foul on number 22, Lacey Duncan of the Lady Hornets. Brianna Fortney at the line, shooting two. Her first one's up and no good. We've got some substitutions coming in for the Lady Cougars. Katie Orff comes back into the game, as does Tinley Bailey. Second free throw's up and in. That's going to break the tie. It's 22-21. Now here's Wally dribbling inside, puts it up, and it's good. Count the So Wally at the basket, at the charity stripe. She'll put up the shot, no good. Lady Hornets with a 1-point advantage, 23-22. A minute 17 to play. And that ball gets away from the Lady Cougars, and the Lady Hornets are going to have it back. Smith will bring the ball down the floor for the Lady Hornets. At the key, she'll pass it to Wally. Jewel's going to pass it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back out to Emily. Emily, pull-up jumper, no good. Touched the net, and it was batted out of bounds by a Cougar. Zimmerman will inbound the ball for the Hornets. She'll find Duncan at the free throw line. Duncan puts it up and in for two. So a 3-point lead now for the Lady Hornets. Now on the other end of the floor, taken away almost by Brinkley Smith. Here's a shot, up and in. That's Katie Orff. 25-24. 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wally on the other end. She'll put it up, no good. Duncan comes away with the rebound. Emily Wally's going to pull the three, and it's good. Emily Wally with a clutch three-pointer there to give the Lady Hornets a little bit of breathing room going into halftime. Here's a bounce pass, finds Hightower underneath the basket. She'll put it up, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Now the Lady Hornets half-court heave there from Jewel Wally. It's off the backboard, no good. And at the halftime, your score, the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets lead this one 28-24 over the Izard County Cougars. We'll be right back after some messages from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. This is Lake Area Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock, ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
Is finally here.
And at River, we have the perfect gift for you.
And we can even deliver it to your house.
Yes, we can.
Drake. And don't worry, the boys won't be delivering it.
And $8,000 off brand new Dodge Durangos. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas. For your next new Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs.
Check us out at redriverdodge.com for the Big Finish sales event.
Down a back road where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. And what I found in those hot mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like you're sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to hard and soft.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Before we go back into tonight's game, bring you a message from our sponsors. Tonight's game's been brought to you by Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy of Heber Springs, Cowboy, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Knapp Trust, Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep, ASI, Ivy Physical Therapy, FL Davis, Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC, Sonic Equipment, Cutting Edge Welding, Carrie's Hair Shack, Calico Trailers, Johnson's Pharmacy, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Arkansas Elite Welding Academy, Community Water Systems, Bite Me Bakery, 9 Designs, Enola General Store, and Roof Tech. So thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors who we could not do this without. So we'll get back into the action. Coming out of the half, the Lady Cougars with the ball. And the Lady Hornets with a 4-point lead. That one's taken away by Jewel Wally. She'll take it to the other end of the floor for the Hornets and put it up no good, but she'll be fouled under the basket. Gonna call that foul on number 4, Katie Orff. That's her first foul, team's first this half. So Wally at the line shooting 2. Her first one's up and in. Here's the second shot on the way from Wally. It's off the mark, no good. Now on the Lady Cougars into the floor. A press being implemented by the Lady Hornets. An open side leads to Emily Stevens. Shot put up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Tinley Bailey. Great hustle and great effort there by Bailey here on the sideline. And there's a drive, put up and in. Quinn Johnson for 2. So now at the Hornets into the floor. Wally underneath the basket to Duncan. Duncan puts it up, no good. She'll get a rebound and it'll be called out of bounds on Mackenzie Yancey. No, they're going to call it out of bounds on the Lady Hornets. So the Lady Cougars will bring it across the timeline. Here's Stevens. Now over to Johnson. Johnson's going to take it inside. Almost batted away. Kicked back out by Tinley Bailey. Bailey puts the shot up, gets it, comes away with the rebound. Now a shot put up by Stevens. It's no good. The Lady Hornets with the rebound. And they'll take it to their end of the floor. Here's a wide open 3-point shot from Smith. Puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away by Bailey. Bailey over to Orff. Orff passes it to Johnson on the inside. Johnson puts a shot up and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. They'll call that foul on number 3. That's Emily Wally, her second foul of the game. And the first free throw is up. No good. Second one's up and in. The first one was good, excuse me. Makes it a 1-point ball game, 28-29. Now here's Goodwin with the drive inside. She puts it up, no good. Rebound's gonna come away to Quinn Johnson, and she'll be fouled under the basket on the rebound. They'll call that foul on Goodwin. A little bit of a frustration foul there, perhaps. Lady Cougars with the ball. They'll come down to the court. Drive by Johnson. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Goodwin. Still 1-point ball game. Lady Hornets lead it 29-28. 5:15 left in the third quarter. Here's Smith from the left side. Puts up the 3-point shot, no good. Rebound comes away to Wally, but she'll throw it out of bounds. And the Lady Cougars will have the ball. Orff bringing it down the court. She'll give it over. She'll find Johnson. Johnson takes it in under the basket and lays it in for the Lady Cougars, who now have the lead. A 1-point ball game still. 30-29. 4:40 left in the quarter. This one taken away by Johnson. Johnson's going to take it to the other end of the floor. 3-point shot put up by Katie Orff. No good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. Yancey in the corner. Thought about shooting. She'll take it out. Trying to look for a pass inside. She'll find Emily Stevens. Stevens dribbling past the screen. Set by Johnson. Stevens now from the left side. She'll pass it back to Yancey. Yancey, 4 seconds on the shot clock, and it's off her foot out of bounds. So the Lady Hornets will have the ball on a turnover. Just under 4 minutes to play in the third. Goodwin gets the ball off the rebound from the inbound from Smith. Here's Smith. Now back to Goodwin. Back to Smith again. Jewel Wally finds Emily. Back out to Jewel. So Goodwin. Now Smith. Now Goodwin. She'll shoot a 3 from the key. Puts it up, no good, off the mark. Rebound comes away to Bailey. Bailey will give it over to Yancey. Now here's Orff. Orff. And before the ball was thrown out of bounds, there was a timeout called, luckily for the Lady Cougars. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Your score, the Izard County Lady Cougars lead this one 30-29. A really close, great ball game here tonight on Lake Area Sports. So stick with us. We'll be right back. All right, coming out of the timeout. Lady Cougars with the ball. Inbound comes by way of Katie Orff. She'll find Bailey in the corner. Bailey's going to dribble by. Drive inside, pull up jumper from inside the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Duncan. Duncan now finds Smith. Smith will take it to her into the floor. Pass over to Jewel Wally. Jewel's going to fake the shot, drive inside, put it in. (31-30). Orff. Pass over to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive inside. She'll back it out. Pass up to the key to Orff. Now here's Bailey, a jumper from the right side. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Hornets. Here's Wally with the ball. She'll take it to her into the floor. Drive inside, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. Believe they'll probably call that foul. Charge it to Tinley Bailey. No, they're going to call that one on Katie Orff. That's her second foul. Wally at the line shooting 2. Her first one was up and no good, and her second one's on the way. It's no good as well. Neither free throw falls. Johnson comes away with the rebound for the Lady Cougars. Take it to the other end of the floor. Duncan comes away with it. He gets away from Johnson. So now on the other end, here's Emily Wally. Wally underneath the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Smith. Emily gets the ball. Jumper blocked, but she's fouled. And that foul going to be called against Katie Orff once again. That's her second in a row. And she's now got 3. First free throw up and in from Emily Wally. We do have a final alert from the Lake area. The Quitman Lady Bulldogs are victorious over the Mount Vernon Enola Lady Warhawks in a battle for first place in the 2A2 conference. The Lady Bulldogs come out on top with a final score of 73-58. So the Lady Bulldogs having a heck of a game tonight. That one, of course, was brought to you tonight by Mr. Peters and the Burrows. We appreciate them and all that they do. Now here's Goodwin. Pass over to Wally. Now to Emily. Pass inside, finds Smith. That one's taken away. Emily Stevens. Stevens is going to take it to her into the floor now. Dribble down, pass back out. Finds Johnson. Now back out to Breonna Fortney, but that one's taken away. And Jewel Wally on the other end of the floor puts it up and in for the Lady Hornets. (35-30), and that one's taken away by Jewel Wally once again. She'll take it to her into the floor, and Emily's going to put it up and in that time. And there's the timeout called by Izard County. That means we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Your score, the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets lead this one 37-30. We're back, and of course the Quitman Lady Bulldogs coming off of a big win, 73-58 victorious over the Mount Vernon Enola Lady Warhawks, 2 big favorites to go deep in the state tournament in 2A this year. And there's a shot put up and in by number 4, Katie Orff. Excuse me, that was number 1, Emily Stevens. Ten-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith from 3, no good, but the rebound and put back by Jewel Wally. So the Lady Hornets with an answer. Shot clock's been turned off. There's 18 seconds in the quarter. Kick back out in the corner. There to Yancey. Now here's Fortney. Fortney inside to Johnson. Johnson dribbles in underneath the basket. Can't get the shot up. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin puts it up. No good. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score, the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets with 39. The Izard County Lady Cougars with 32. So this is a great game, folks. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this break. And we're back. As Allie Goodwin will inbound the ball for the Lady Hornets to start the fourth quarter. Smith, pass inside, finds Goodwin. Goodwin puts up from inside the lane, and it's good. 41-32, biggest lead of the night for either team. And the Lady Hornets continue to build upon that. Here's Stevens looking to pass over. She finds Paisley Hightower underneath the basket, and Hightower puts it in for 2. Here's Wally. Now over to Smith. Smith almost lost the ball. Now back to Wally. Goodwin. Back out to Jewel Wally. Here's Emily now. Fakes the shot. Takes it inside. Pass out to Smith in the corner. Smith back out to Emily. Emily's going to drive inside. Puts it up. No good. Off the backboard. And the Lady Cougars are going to come away with the ball. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. No shot. And there's a inside the lane spin move there from Mackenzie Yancey. Mackenzie Yancey gets her own rebound and tries to put it up again, and she's fouled that time on the shot. Last foul was against Allie Goodwin, her second, and this one against Brinkley Smith. That's her second. Free throw from Yancey is up and in. And the second free throw is good as well. 36-41 the score. Now, of course, that Lady Bulldog wins night, puts them in sole possession of first place in the conference. Only the third loss overall on the entire season for the Lady Warhawks. They have also been beaten by, I believe, Rogers Harbor and Valonia this year. And there's an and one shot by the Lady Cougars. Number 24, Paisley Hightower under the basket. Great play by Hightower. She'll be at the line shooting for the extra point. Here it is. Up, no good. Rebound comes away to Wally. She'll give it to Zimmerman. Now up the court to Goodwin. Goodwin puts it up, no good. She gets her own rebound. Takes it back out. Gives it to Emily Wally. Emily will pass it to Jewel. Jewel with a deep three-point shot, and it's good. Jewel Wally from way beyond the arc. Big three-point basket for the Lady Hornets to preserve their lead. Now in the corner. Yancey. Yancey with her own three. The answer. And the Lady Cougars not going away easy here on their home court. Now here's Brinkley Smith. Pass under the basket to Goodwin. She puts it up, can't get it to go. And it's going to go out of bounds. I'll say it was last touched by the Lady Hornets. There's going to be a timeout called by Coach Pygott. So that means we'll take it with them. Your score, the Southside B Branch Lady Hornets, 44. The Cougars of Izard County, 40. We'll be right back. Five minutes, 18 seconds to play here in the final quarter of action from Izard County. Pass inside, finds Johnson underneath the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor against number 20, Allie Goodwin. So that's Goodwin's third foul and the team's sixth. Inbound pass finds Hightower. She'll give it out to Stevens. Stevens gets tripped up. Now Hightower under the basket, picks it up and puts it in for the Lady Cougars. So the Lady Cougars now only down by one. It's 43-44, implementing a full court press against the Hornets. Smith gets the ball in midair and trips and slips. Goes down pretty hard. They're going to call her for the travel. Everybody checks if she's okay. She went down pretty hard. She seems to be fine. Got up. Now here's the pass. Here's Hightower inside. She'll pass it back out to Yancey. Yancey now to Stevens. Stevens finds Johnson inside. Johnson put it up off the backboard, no good. Hightower tried to get the rebound. Goodwin out hustled her for it. That one taken away by Johnson. Johnson inside the lane. She'll put it up. They're going to be called with the travel. Johnson. Some fans are not very happy about that call. Southside fans breathing a sigh of relief. Goodwin to Smith. Full court press once again put on by the Lady Cougars. Now underneath the basket. Here's Wally. She puts it up and in for the Lady Hornets. They'll extend their lead to 3. Now here's a drive inside by Stevens. No good, batted away, picked up by Wally. Emily will find Smith. Smith over to Goodwin in the corner. Goodwin's going to drive baseline. Can't hold on to the ball. It's loose on the floor. She picks it up. Jump ball underneath the basket. It'll go the way of the Cougars. Cougars with a 3-point deficit. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to play in the ball game. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Katie Worf bringing the ball down the floor for the Lady Cougars. Pass finds Johnson in the front court. Johnson drives inside herself and puts it up and in for the Lady Cougars. Now the Lady Hornets trying to beat the press, and they do down the floor. And Smith's going to lay it up and in for the Lady Hornets and draw the end one. She'll go to the line to shoot one. It's up, no good off the tip of the rim, but it's rebounded by Duncan. Duncan's going to give it back out to Smith, inside to Zimmerman. Zimmerman inside the lane, puts it in, no good. And there's going to be a foul on the sideline. They'll call Brinkley Smith with it. So the Lady Cougars are now shooting in the bonus. Smith's third foul. This will be Mackenzie Yancey shooting the 1-and-1 at the line for the Lady Cougars. Her first one's up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Hornets. Wally with the ball. She'll go to the opposite side, give it back to her sister Emily. Pass inside, finds Duncan. Back out to Zimmerman, pulls the three, and it's good. Addison Zimmerman. So a big three from Zimmerman. Now, here's Stevens. Stevens pulls her own three. It's up, no good. Rebound comes away to Goodwin. Underneath the basket, she'll give it to Duncan. Duncan finds Wally. Lady Hornets trying to get things going down the floor. Now Wally, pass over to her sister in the corner. Wally's going to drive inside, put it up, no good. Contested. It'll go out of bounds. So it'll be Cougar ball. Hightower's going to come out of the ball game. Played a great game tonight. So far, she'll probably be substituted back in. There's 2 minutes to play. And Wally on the takeaway steps out of bounds, so the Cougars will have the ball back. 51-45, 2 minutes left. Pass inside, finds Stevens. Stevens back to Orth. Now here's Johnson. Johnson trying to get out of traffic. Pass. Finds Stevens. Stevens is going to pull it from inside the two. Inside for the two. And the Lady Cougars are going to take a timeout, so that means we'll take it with them. With 1:40 left in the ballgame, your score, Southside B Branch leads it. 47-51. We'll be right back. We're back with 1:40 left to play in the game. Goodwin on the inbound for the Lady Hornets. She'll find Emily Wally. Still full court press put on by the Lady Cougars. Pass up, finds Jewel. Jewel back out to Zimmerman. Lady Hornets looking to milk some time off the clock if they can. Now here's Wally out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, good one for three, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. And there's a tussle underneath the goal, and there's a foul called. Foul's going to be called on number 20, Allie Goodwin. That's her 4th foul, so Goodwin in a little bit of foul trouble here late in the game. At the line shooting shooting the 1-and-1, is Mackenzie Yancey. First one's up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Cougars. Now here's Zimmerman. There's going to be a travel called against the Lady Cougars. And the Lady Hornets will have the ball. Zimmerman came from up behind, tried to take the ball away. Here's Wally with the ball for the Lady Hornets. She'll find Zimmerman. Now inside to Emily Wally, back out to Jewel. Jewel, a threat from beyond the 3-point mark. She's got 2 tonight. Here's Emily from beyond 3. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes to Bailey. Now the Cougars look to run the floor. Now here's Bailey underneath the basket off a great pass from Johnson. And Bailey is going to put the Cougars within 3. No, 2. I was right the first time. And there'll be a timeout called. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. We're back, and the Lady Hornets will inbound the ball. Goodwin gives it into Wally. And the Wally's going to be fouled. And they're going to call that foul on number 30. That's Johnson. So Goodwin will inbound the ball. A little bit of confusion on the floor there for a moment. Inbound to Zimmerman. Here's Goodwin. Being pressured in the backcourt. They'll find Wally off her fingers. It's going to go the way of the Lady Cougars, and they'll have a chance to tie it. 23.8 seconds. Shot clock has been turned off. So they could have the chance to have the last shot here. Inbound comes from Orff. Now here's Johnson underneath the basket. She'll put it up, and she's fouled. And if that's on Goodwin, that's going to be her last one. And they do. They call that against Allie Goodwin, so she's going to have a seat for the rest of the night. With 19.4 seconds left in the game, Smith's going to come in to take her place. I think that foul could have went either way between Goodwin and Wally. And the free throw is up and in from Johnson. So that's going to make it a 1-point ball game, and we'll have a timeout. 51-50, your score. We'll be right back. So Quinn Johnson back at the charity stripe for the Lady Cougars to tie the ball game. Here it is. Off the mark, no good. Rebound comes away to Wally. And Coach Pygett's going to call a timeout once again. With 17.5 seconds left to play, the score still Southside B Branch with a 1-point advantage, 51-50 over the Izard County Cougars. This time we'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Knapp Trust, Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep, ASI, Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC, FL Davis Ivy Physical Therapy, Sonic Equipment, Cutting Edge Welding, Carrie's Hair Shack, Calico Trailers, Johnson Pharmacy, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Arkansas Elite Welding Academy, Community Water Systems, Bite Me Bakery, Nine Designs, Enola General Store, and Roof Tech. So thank you to our lovely, wonderful sponsors. Without them, none of this would be possible. And back to the action on the floor now. Zimmerman's going to inbound the ball for the Lady Hornets. She'll find Wally, and Wally will instantly be fouled. A little aggressively there. 16.5 seconds to play. Zimmerman on the inbound once again for the Hornets. She'll find Wally. Wally, pass up, and it's out of bounds. Batted away by Bailey. Still, once again, the Lady Hornets will have the ball. 10 seconds on the clock. And there's the timeout called. So we'll take a little break with them. It's the full timeout. And we'll be right back. Coming out of the timeout, 10 seconds left on the clock. Inbound comes from Zimmerman. She'll find Smith underneath the visitor basket, and she'll be fouled instantly. So she'll go to the line. That finally puts the Hornets in the bonus. So Brinkley Smith will be at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 50-51 the score, 8.4 seconds on the clock. Here's Smith's first free throw. It's up and in. Second attempt on the way. Here it is. Off the mark, no good. And the ball comes stripped away. Wally strips the ball away, and there's a foul called on Johnson. So Wally will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 1.6 seconds on the clock. First free throw's up, no good. Rebound by Jewel Wally. She'll go up with the ball, and they'll call a foul with 0.1 seconds on the clock. So I believe the Lady Hornets will have this one. Wally will get 2 shots from the charity stripe. Her first one's up, no good. Up. Bounced off the rim. Still no good. And Wally's second offering on the way. Here it is. And it's in. And with that, the pass heaved down the floor. It'll find Johnson, but not in time. That'll be the ball game. Your final score. The Lady Hornets of Southside win this one 53-50 over the Izard County Cougars, who did not go away easy tonight. Stick with us here on Lake Area Sports. We'll have some boys basketball action coming up here in about 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
You mess with one man, you got a song. The boys are fall. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
Is finally here.
And at Red River, we have the perfect gift for you.
And we can even deliver it right to your house.
Yes, we can.
Drake. And don't worry, the boys will be delivering it.
And $8,000 off brand new Dodge Durangos. And from our family to yours,
Merry Christmas.
For your next new Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs.
Check us out at redriverdodge.com for the Big Finish sales event.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey, folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333.
We are back here on Lake Area Sports for the boys matchup. Boys matchup between the Izard County Cougars and the Southside B Branch Hornets. Of course, if you're just tuning in, the girls' game, Southside Lady Hornets won that one 50-50, a pretty good game between the two. Now we've got some boys action, and the tip goes to the Hornets. Tyler Sullivan with the ball. Bring it down the Hornets into the floor. Three-point shot off the mark by Connor Riddle. Holland saved it from going out of bounds, but it's going to go to the Cougars. Here's Tyler Hill with the drive to the other side, and he'll lay it in to get the scoring started here in the boys' game. Here's Sullivan. Give it to Riddle at the key. Now to Sullivan in the corner. Sullivan looks to drive. He'll take it inside around a few defenders. Pass back out to Riddle. Riddle is pulled to the three, no good. Rebound comes to Whit Holland, and they'll call an offensive foul against Whit. But a great take there by number 14, Lane Mulkey. Starters for these teams. For the Cougars, we've got number 3, Tyler Hill. Number 4, Jude Everett. Number 30, Wyatt Buchanan, who just shot 3. That was off the mark. Number 12, Kason Black. And number 14, Lane Mulkey, who just made that shot for the Cougars to make it 4-0. Now on the other end of the floor, the shot put up, no good. Rebound comes away, and there's a jump ball underneath the basket. Inbound by Jude Everett. Excuse me, Tyler Hill. He'll take it to the key. Now Everett, bounce pass inside. Underneath the basket, finds Kason Black. He'll go up with it. And he'll be fouled. They'll call that foul against Whit Holland. That's his second foul and the team's second foul. Of course, the starting lineups for the Hornets of Southside B Branch. Number 33, Jackson Thorne. Number 5, Nathan Emmert. Number 2, Whit Holland. Number 14, Connor Riddle. And number 1, Tyler Sullivan. First free throw was up and good. The second was off the mark. So it's a 5-0 lead for the Cougars. Riddle at the key. He'll give it to Sullivan. Sullivan pulls a three-point shot, and it's good to get the Hornets on the board. Tyler Sullivan, three-point basket. Tyler Hill, pass over in the corner, finds Lane Mulkey. My goodness, what a big three-point basket there for Mulkey. Now here's Riddle, trying to find an answer for the Hornets. Whit Holland finds Thorne on the inside. Thorne underneath the basket, puts it up, no good. Emmert with the ball. Now Mulkey gets the rebound. He'll go the other end of the floor. Almost taken away there by Sullivan. And it's loose on the floor. Whit Holland comes away with the ball. Baseball pass down the floor to Nathan Emmert under the basket. He'll put it up and in for the Hornets. What a play by the Hornets. Great hustle by both teams there. Now here's Tyler Hill. He'll give it over to Kason Black. Black at the key. Now over to Hill. Hill looking for a pass. He'll give it to Mulkey. Underneath the basket, no good. Ball rolls out, jump stop underneath, puts it up, no good. That comes away to Whit Holland. Emmert in the backcourt with the ball for the Hornets. (8-5) the score. 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Emmert off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes away to Kason Black. Tyler Sullivan with the takeaway. He'll put it up off the backboard, no good. Black with the rebound once again. This time he's watching his back a little better so he doesn't get picked. Wyatt Buchanan going down the floor for the Cougars with the ball. Pass inside, an alley-oop, no good. Here's Connor Riddle on the other end of the floor. He's going to take it in, and he does. Connor Riddle for two for the Hornets, and there's a timeout called by the Cougars. It's a 7-8 ball game. We'll be right back. And the Cougars will have the ball to inbound. They'll take it to their end of the floor. Pass inside, finds Jude Everett. Now over to Buchanan. Buchanan's going to pass it across, and the ball makes its way back to Everett. Now there's Hill on the inside. He'll spin move his way up in there and lay it in for two for the Cougars. It's going to put them in double digits, 10-7. Now on the Hornets into the floor. Here's Sullivan. Pass over to Holland. Now Emmert. Emmert looks to drive. He'll come back out. Holland to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Riddle. Riddle back to Sullivan. Sullivan will pull up inside the three-point line. Puts it up, no good, off the iron. Tyler Hill with the ball now for the Cougars. He'll pass it over to Kason Black. Now under the basket, and there's a put in by Mulkey. So add 2 more to the Izard County Central total. Now the Hornets decide to calm down and run a play. They'll pass it back out to Holland. Holland pulls the trigger on the 3, no good. Black with the rebound. Cougars will take it to their end of the floor. Here's Black with the drive. He'll put it up. Finger roll, puts it in. And just like that, the Cougars have doubled the lead. And they'll have it once again. Here's Buchanan. They'll pass back out. There's Mulkey. Over to Hill in the corner. Hill. Out to Buchanan. Mulkey at the key. Buchanan again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Buchanan. Back out to Mulkey. Now Hill. Hill pulls the trigger on the 3 from the corner. Puts it up, no good, off the iron. Whit Holland's going to come away with the rebound. He'll turn and take it in. Sullivan with the ball. Puts it up, no good. Taken away. Buchanan with a great hustle play. Excuse me, that was Jude Everett. (14-7). 50 seconds to play in the opening quarter. There'll be a substitution made, a few substitutions. For the Hornets, Braden Mooney's going to come in, number 24. Keaton Melton comes in for the Cougars, and there's Whit Holland underneath the basket for 2 for the Hornets. Tyler Hill at the key, playing forward general for the Cougars. Izard County, a great history of basketball here. They did win the 1A state tournament here a few years back. I believe it was 2019. Boys 1A state champs. Now they've bumped up to the 2A class. Here's the 3 on the way, and it's good from Keaton Melton coming in off the bench. Now here's Connor Riddle with a deep three-pointer of his own, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds with 0.1 seconds on the clock. Inbound, and the buzzer sounds. So the score going into the second quarter is 17-9. The Izard County Cougars lead this one. We'll be right back here on Lake Area Sports. Don't go anywhere. Okay, coming out of the timeout, or coming into the second quarter. Score 17-9, Izard County leads. And currently, update from the Lake area. The Quitman Bulldogs lead the Mount Vernon Enola boys at halftime, 25-23. Sounds like they're having a pretty good time over there in the Bulldog Complex. A few good games going on over there as well as here, as the shot's no good off the mark, and Riddle's going to come down the floor for the Hornets with the ball. He'll hand it over to Mooney. Back to Riddle. Riddle's going to drive inside, kick it back out. Emmert in the corner, now over to Mooney. Mooney pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes away to Jackson Thorne underneath the basket. He'll put it back up for two. So Jackson Thorne now puts his name up on the board. And puts the Hornets in double digits. Underneath the basket. Now out. And a three-point shot again. That's number 10, Keaton Melton, who made the three-point shot earlier. Inbound by Whit Holland. We'll find Connor Riddle. Riddle to Sullivan, over to Mooney. Now a pull-up jumper from Riddle inside the arc. It's good. So Riddle, maybe he'll be getting on a roll soon here for the Hornets. They're probably going to need him tonight. He's been a little off his past few games. Three-point shot on the way in the corner. It's no good. Once again, that was Keaton Melton, and there's a jump ball underneath the basket on the rebound. Riddle's going to bring it across the timeline for the Hornets. He'll pass it over to Mooney. Mooney finds Holland in the corner. Holland pass inside to Thorne. Thorne underneath the basket, puts it up, and he's going to be called for the charge. His number 12, Kason Black, a great take. Cost Jackson Thorne. That's his first foul. Team's third. The Hornets with 3 fouls. The Cougars don't have any fouls here in the second, and it's the second quarter. At the key, here's Kason Black. He'll pass it over, find Garrett Roberts, who just checked into the game for the Cougars. Inside, bounce pass back out, and they're going to say he double dribbled. That was Wyatt Buchanan on the turnover. Inbounds are going to come by way of Whit Holland. He'll give it into Connor Riddle. Riddle over to Holland. Back to Emmert in the corner. Emmert dumps it inside to Thorne. Thorne almost let it get out of his hands. He saved it, though. Now here's Emmert. Emmert spin move, puts it up, and it's good. Count the basket and one, Nathan Emmert. What a move. So Emmert will go to the line to shoot the extra point. He puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound comes away to Jackson Thorne, though, and Thorne's going to put it up and in for 2. So instead of 3, the Hornets get 4. And make this a 3-point ball game. It's 20-17. The Hornets have fought their way back. Here's Buchanan from a corner 3, no good. Riddle, rebound, pass up the floor to Nathan Emmert. Bounce pass finds Holland underneath the basket. It's in and out, no good. Blaine Mulkey with the rebound. And that'll find a 3-point shot in the corner from Keaton Melton. Melton's got 3 of them tonight. Here's Mooney in the corner. 3-point shot from Nathan Emmert, no good. Rebound by Melton, and it's taken away by Mooney. Mooney to Riddle. Riddle pulls up from 3. Connor Riddle off the mark, no good. This rebound comes away to Kason Black. Now here's Black playing floor general. They'll bring it across the timeline. They'll switch possessions with the ball. Here's another three-point shot, and it's good. My goodness. Keaton Milton keeps pouring them on. That's his fourth. And that one's out of bounds. They're gonna say it was out on the Cougars. So what looked to be a little comeback by the Hornets has been quashed by the three-point shooting of Keaton Milton. Milton's got 12 points, all of them coming from the three-point range. And here's a shot put up, and it's in by Thorne. Jackson Thorne underneath the basket, the big man. (26-19) the score. Melton at the key. Gives it over to Buchanan. Buchanan drives, baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away by Whit Holland. Holland's going to take it give it to Riddle, who takes it to the other end of the floor. Riddle spin move, puts it up, and it's good. Count the basket and one. Connor Riddle, what a move. (21-26). Connor Riddle at the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. He puts it up, and it's in and out, no good. Mulkey with the rebound for the Cougars. He'll pass it over, give it to Buchanan. Buchanan out to Black. Black looks to drive. He'll kick it back out to Buchanan, who fires the three, and it's good. He buried it. Wyatt Buchanan with his own three-pointer. 29-21. Emmert with the drive. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Garrett Roberts of the Cougars. Whit Holland on the inbound, gives it into Thorne. He'll give it to Riddle underneath the basket. There's Emmert, a great alley-oop by Connor Riddle to Nathan Emmert underneath the goal. What a pass, what a play by the Hornets. Now here's Tyler Hill at the key for the Cougars. Trying to melt some time off the shot clock. 17 seconds. 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the game clock till halftime. Kaysen Black with the ball. He's going to take it in himself. Drive. He jump stops. Pull up jumper. Inside. No good. Rebound comes away to Nathan Emmert. Emmert gives it up to Connor Riddle, and Riddle will be called with the travel. So that's going to be Cougars ball. Inbound comes by way of Kaysen Black. He'll give it into Hill. And here's a shot put up. Long three-point shot from Jude Everett. No good. The Cougars get the ball back, though. Buchanan pass over to Everett. It's off his fingers, and it's go out of bounds. So Whit Holland will be the inbounder for the Hornets. 1:33 to play in the opening half. Riddle will bring the ball down the floor for the Hornets. Milk some time off the clock here. Down to 20 seconds. Holland with the ball. Looks to alley-oop to Riddle. He'll pass it to Thorne instead. Thorne at the key. Drive inside. Kick back out to Riddle. Finds Holland again. Now here's Emmert. 7 seconds. Emmert inside the three-point line. He'll pull up. Jumper no good. Here's Hill with the ball. Full court press or man press. Put on by Nathan Emmert. Here's Hill. He'll drive. Put it up. No good. They're going to say it was out of bounds on the Hornets. Last touch by Nathan Emmert. 48.2 seconds to play in the first half. And there's going to be an offensive foul underneath the basket. Illegal screen. They'll call that one on number 3, Tyler Hill. His first foul, the team's third. Now here's Emmert underneath the basket. He'll give it to Thorne. Thorne puts it up and in. Count it. And one for Jackson Thorne. (25-29) the score. 39.6 seconds to play. Jackson Thorne at the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. Thorne's shots up, no good, off the back of the rim. Connor Riddle with a rebound. He'll give it to Nathan Emmert under the basket. And once again, the Hornets get 4 out of a potential three-pointer. It's a 2-point ball game, 29-27. Now on the Cougars into the floor. Cason Black with the ball. Shot clock's been turned off. Cougars want the last shot. They've got it. They'll get things going now. 10 seconds left. Here's Tyler Hill. Hill looking to direct traffic. Hill's going to take it in himself. Puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. They'll call that foul on number 5, Nathan Emmert. Emmert's first foul. Team's third foul. 3.9 seconds to play in the half. Inbound's going to come from Tyler Hill. Hill on the inbound. He'll give it back inside to Keaton Melton. And there's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Cougars. So the inbound to Melton. Shot's not off in time. There's no shot. And that's going to be the end of the first half of the boys' action here from Izard County Consolidated. The Cougars lead this one 29-27 over the Southside B Branch Hornets. And with that, we'll send it into halftime and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Is finally here.
And at Red River, we have the perfect gift for you.
And we can even deliver it right to your house.
Yes, we can.
Drake. And don't worry, the boys won't be delivering it.
And $8,000 brand new Dodge Durangos. And from our family to yours, Christmas. For your next new Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs.
Check us out at redriverdodge.com for the Big Finish sales event.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchase comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
And stripes, it's batting back them butterflies, it's calling in the air, alright, yes sir, we want the ball, and it's knocking heads and talking trash, it's slinging mud and dirt and grass, it's I got your number, I got your back, when your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys are fall. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good
tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
And we're back here on Lake Area Sports for the second half of action here from Izard County High School in Brockwell, Arkansas. For those of you that don't know where that is, it's north central, about maybe 10 miles away from Melbourne. Of course, Melbourne, the county seat of Izard County. Mooney gets the pass blocked away, and here comes the Cougars. Kaysen Black leading the charge. We've got Black, Everett, Hill, Buchanan, and Mulkey on the floor for the Cougars. Thorne, Riddle, Holland, Emmert, and Mooney for the Hornets. As the shot was off the mark, rebound comes away to the Hornets. Here's a three-point shot from Holland, no good. And the Cougars have the ball now. These Cougars, I believe, with only one conference win this year. Here's Connor Riddle with the ball. Now Mooney. Back out to Emmert and to Holland. Now Riddle. Riddle pulls the three-point shot. It's up and it's in. Three-point shot for Connor Riddle to put the Hornets up and give them their first lead of the game. (30-29). Pass inside, finds Buchanan. Excuse me, that's Kaysen Black. Black's shot's off the mark. He gets his own rebound. Here's Black once again, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. They're going to call it on Whit Holland. That's his third foul. So Holland in a little bit of foul trouble here early in this second half. Inbound. That finds Kaysen Black. Black at the key. He'll give it over to Tyler Hill. Now out to Mulkey. Mulkey finds Black once again. Fakes the pass inside and goes right. Pass out, finds Everett. Everett looking for Black. And there's Connor Riddle on the other end with the slam. Connor Riddle. My goodness, that kid can jump. That's going to cause the Izard County coaching staff to call a timeout. So we'll take it with them. Don't go away, folks. We've got a great game here. The Hornets lead this one 32-29. We'll be right back. We're back coming out of the timeout. Your score, the Izard County Cougars, down to the Southside B Branch Hornets, 32-29. That's a recent occurrence. The Cougars had led the entire game. That ball taken away by Mooney. Cougars had led the entire game up until about the 6-minute mark. And there's Mooney with a big three. Exclamation point for Braden Mooney for the Hornets. And they continue to pile it on this quarter. It's been all Hornets here in the third. And there's a takeaway by Nathan Emmert. Ball gets loose on the floor. There's Connor Riddle. He'll put it up. No good. There's going to be a foul called. I'll call it on Lane Mulkey. Connor Riddle's going to be the line shooting 2 for the Hornets, and his first one's up and in. So the Hornets continue to build upon their lead. Here's the second one on the way, and it's good. Connor Riddle makes them both. So an 8-point lead now for the Hornets. Here's Hill at the key. He'll pass it over in the corner. Find Roberts. Here's a three-point shot on the way from Keaton Melton. Keaton Melton with 4 3-pointers in the first half. Can't make the first one here in the second, his first shot. Here's under the basket, Jackson Thorne. He'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Cougars. Now here's a drive by Hill. He'll put it up underneath the basket, put it up and in for the Cougars. So the Cougars with their first points of the half coming with 3 minutes and 47 seconds to play in the quarter. Braden Mooney with a long three-point shot. Off the mark, no good, off the tip of the iron. Now here's the Cougars on the other end. Hill underneath the basket, spin move, puts it up and in. It's good. Tyler Hill. So the Cougars trying to come back. And here's Holland's three-point shot off the mark. There's going to be a foul called. We're now out of bounds. No, it was a foul. Nathan Emmert was called with the foul. Drive inside by Hill. He'll kick it out. Find Garrett Roberts. Now back to Hill. Hill over to Black in the corner. Black's shot up, no good. He'll get his own rebound and put it up again. He'll be fouled. Call the foul on the floor on Jackson Thorne. An over the back call on the rebound. Inbound comes by way of Garrett Roberts. He'll pass it into the front court. Find Tyler Hill. Hill looks to take it inside. He'll be fouled. They'll call the foul on Tyler Sullivan. Sullivan's first foul. Team's fourth this half. The Hornets have 4. The Cougars have 1. Now here's Black with the baseline drive. He'll kick it out to Hill. Hill's going to take it inside. Put it up. No good. Rebound comes away to Jackson Thorne. Big man for the Hornets there under the basket. Ready to receive it. Makes its way down to Riddle, who fakes. Pulls the 3. No good. And there's a trip up. Nathan Emmert falls to the floor. The ball's loose, and Tyler Sullivan's going to pick it up for the Hornets. Sullivan going to be called with a double dribble inside the lane when he slowed down, so the Cougars will have the ball back. 33-37, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third quarter of action. Pass out. Finds Mulkey at the key. Over to Roberts, and the pass is blocked out of bounds by the Hornets. Roberts will be the inbounder. Looking for an open man. He'll find Melton. Gives it over to Black. Black looking to waste a bit of time here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Roberts gives it to Black. Black out to Mulkey. Hits the rim, no good, just as shot clock expires. Here's Black's three-pointer on the way, no good. He'll get his own rebound, take it inside, and he's fouled by Whit Holland. That's Whit Holland's 4th foul. And we're only in the third quarter. He leads the team in fouling with 4. So he'll take a seat for a little bit. Braden Mooney's going to come in to take his place. Bounce pass inside, finds Tyler Hill. He'll put it up, no good. Tyler Sullivan comes away with the ball, and he'll be fouled. Fans not happy about that call. They were thinking there should have been some contact underneath the basket. Foul goes against number 14, Lane Mulkey of the Cougars. Sullivan gives it to Riddle. Riddle leading his team in scoring tonight with 13 points. He'll look to make it more, and he breaks his own, dribbles himself out of his own shoes. And at the end of the floor, the finish by Black. Now on the other end, the pass up the court to Riddle. He'll try to put it in, and he's fouled as he tries. Going to call the foul on number 24, Garrett Roberts of the Cougars. 35-37 the score. Connor Riddle at the line shooting 2 for the Hornets. His first one's up and in. And his second free throw is good as well. That'll make the score 39-35, a 4-point ball game. Connor Riddle now with 15 points on the night. Drive inside by Hill. He'll put it up and good. And one, count the basket for Tyler Hill. With 48.7 seconds, he makes this a 2-point ball game and goes to the free throw line to see if he can try to make it a 1-point game. They'll call that foul on Tyler Sullivan. Sullivan's going to be taken out. Cody Kuykendall, number 10, is going to come into the game to take his place. Emmert, Kuykendall, Thorne, Riddle, and Mooney. Free throws up, no good. Rebound comes away to Connor Riddle. Riddle's going to give it to Mooney. Mooney will take it down to the Hornets' end. Set up the offense. Pass back to Riddle. Riddle looks to drive. He'll kick it back out to Emmert. Emmert, pass inside. Stripped away. And Connor Riddle comes away with a strip of his own. Braden Mooney puts up the three-point shot. No good. Now here's a drive and a kick back out. And a three-point basket. It's good from Tyler Hill in the corner. And there's a shot underneath. The ball taken away, and 2 more points are added by Lane Mulkey. So just like that, it's 42-39. And here's a three-point shot on the way from Connor Riddle as time expires. That's going to be the end of the third quarter, but not before the Izard County Cougars steal the lead away. 42-39 the score. So that means we'll take a brief intermission and be right back. Don't go away here on Lake Area Sports. And we're back. For those of you wondering why I might not be airing any commercials tonight, the internet here is not cooperating with my computer. So, in order to keep the live stream going for the fans, we had to make a few sacrifices tonight. And there's the two put up by Tyler Hill into the basket. It's no good. Now Nathan Emmert on the other end of the floor puts it up, gets fouled. The shot doesn't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Hornets. We've got a final alert from around the lake area. The Mount Vernon Enola Warhawks come away victorious over the Quitman Bulldogs in boys action. Final score there, 60-44. They were playing at the Bulldog Complex tonight. Of course, the Lady Bulldogs come away with a big win of their own over the Lady Warhawks. Lady Bulldogs now with sole possession of first place and undefeated in conference play. And that gives the Lady Warhawks their 3rd loss of the season. As that ball out of bounds, it's going to go the way of the Hornets. Inbound pass to Connor Riddle. He'll take it to his end of the floor. Now to Mooney. Over to Emmert. Emmert, pull-up jumper. Puts it up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call an over the back on Jackson Thorne. That's what's going to happen. So Jackson Thorne now with 3 fouls. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 for the Cougars. Tyler Sullivan will check back into the game for the Hornets. Braden Mooney's going to have a seat. Free throws up and no good. Connor Riddle off of his hand. It's going to stay in possession of the Cougars. There to inbound, it's Tyler Hill. And we'll have a few substitutes coming in. That's number 30, Wyatt Buchanan. And number 4, Jude Everett. Tyler Hill looking for an open man. He'll find Buchanan. It gets off the tip of his finger. And they barely keep it in bounds. With a little help there from Tyler Sullivan. I don't think he meant to. Black's going to have the ball at the key. He'll hand it over to Hill. Bounce pass meant for Black. He ran away too quickly, and Riddle's going to take it away from him. Now here's Kuykendall. Kuykendall's pass kicked out of bounds by Tyler Hill. Tyler Hill now leads the team in scoring for the Cougars with 13 points tonight. Keaton Melton's got 12 of his own. All three-pointers coming in the first half. And that's another turnover on the Hornets. Izard County up 42-40. It's a great ball game here at Izard County High School. Brockwell, Arkansas. Now here's a drive. Tyler Hill put it up and he was fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot. His first offering's up and it's good. Second offering. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes away to Connor Riddle. He'll give it to Thorne. Thorne up the court to Sullivan. Sullivan will take it across the court and pass it into Emmert. Emmert with the jump shot, puts it off the backboard and in. That's going to make it a 1-point game. Now here's Black. He'll pass it over. Find Hill. Hill back out. Finds Roberts. Roberts. Pass. 3-point basket from Jude Everett. And a takeaway by Black. Buchanan with the hustle. It's going to come away to Connor Riddle, though. He'll take it to the other end. Tyler Sullivan. Tyler Sullivan with the three off the backboard. No good. He gets his own rebound. Goes back up. No good. Now here's Hill. Hill will take it away. On the other end, and a layup in by Kason Black. And just like that, Izard County goes on a little run to make it 48-42, and there will be a timeout called by Coach Moss. So keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports. We'll be back after this brief timeout. Coming out of the timeout, Tyler Sullivan's going to inbound the ball to Connor Riddle in the backcourt. Riddle across the timeline. At the key, being guarded by Buchanan. He'll pass inside, find Emmert. Emmert looks to drive. He'll put it up. No good. Touches the net. Rebound by Kuykendall. Kuykendall's going to let it go away, though, and that'll be a turnover. Ball goes in favor of the Cougars. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to play here in the ball game. Pass to Buchanan at the key. Buchanan finds Hill. Everett. Everett Over to Buchanan. Buchanan pulls the trigger on three. No good. Emmert comes away with the ball. Emmert's going to be fouled on the sideline. They're not going to call a foul. They're just going to say it was playing all out of bounds. No foul charge to anybody. So the inbound from Tyler Sullivan to Holland. Now Mooney at the key. Mooney to Sullivan. Over to Mooney once again. Skip pass meant for Thorne, gets stripped away by Roberts. Roberts over to Hill. Now Buchanan in the corner. Buchanan pulls the trigger on the three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound comes away. And there's going to be a foul called on the rebound. They're going to call that on Whit Holland. And Holland's going to have to take a seat. That's his fifth foul. Give the kid credit. An aggressive attempt at a jump ball. Izard County still up 48-42. On the line shooting the 1-and-1, and the first one's in. Here's the second one on the way, and it's good. Both free throws from Jude Everett make it an even 50 for the Cougars. Sullivan at the key for the Hornets. He'll drive in, find Thorne. Thorne under the basket, puts it up and in for two. Hill with the ball. He'll find Jude Everett. Now a pass under the basket to Mulkey. Back out to Roberts. Almost got away from the Cougars. And it does that time. They're going to say Sullivan had it, but he stepped out of bounds. So the Cougars maintain possession. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the ball game, 50-44 the score. Cougars with the ball and the lead. There's going to be a foul called against Braden Mooney. His first foul. The team's 10th, so the Cougars are shooting the double bonus now. First free throw off the mark from Tyler Hill. Here's the second one on the way. And it's no good. Both free throws fail. Thorne with the rebound. He'll give it to Emmert. Emmert on the other end puts it up, no good. That one taken away by Tyler Sullivan. Stripped away. He'll kick it back out. And a three-point on the way. No good. And there's the foul called. Tyler Hill tried to drive in between two defenders, and they sandwiched him. They're going to get Tyler Sullivan with the foul. That's his third. So Tyler Hill will be at the line to shoot two as the Cougars are in double bonus. Here's the first free throw from Sullivan. From Hill, excuse me. It falls in good. Too many Tylers on the floor. Second free throw is up and in. So a half-court lob from Connor Riddle. Riddle on the other end of the floor. Some fancy footwork under the basket for Connor Riddle as he lays two in. Now here's Black at the key for the Cougars. Here's a drive by Hill. Hill looks to take it inside. He puts it up and in with the Euro step for Tyler Hill. Sullivan on the other end for the Hornets. Just under 2 minutes to play. Connor Riddle with the ball now. He'll drive baseline, put it up, and no good off the rim. Emmert with the rebound and the putback. It's no good. Rebound comes away to Tyler Hill. Hill having himself a pretty good game tonight for the Cougars, and he'll be fouled at about half court. Going to call a foul against Tyler Sullivan. That's Sullivan's 4th foul. He's in a little bit of trouble now. 1:41 to play in the game. Tyler Hill at the line shooting the double bonus. First one's no good. Shot up, and it's in. 55-46 the score. 1:35 on the clock. Sullivan. Pass back out to Riddle. Riddle looks to drive baseline. Jump stop, puts it up and in for the Hornets. Now, half court. There's a jump ball as the Hornets got their hands on it. Sullivan inbound to Riddle. Riddle to Emmert underneath the basket. He lets it fall. He can't control it. And there's going to be a foul. So we'll come to the other end to shoot some free throws once more. They'll call that one on Tyler Sullivan. That's going to be his 5th foul. So Sullivan's going to say goodnight. Jude Everett at the line shooting 2 for the Cougars. His first one's up and in. Lots of dismay coming from both ends of both sides of the court, I should say. Neither side fans we have a brief delay. Braden Mooney will inbound the ball now for the Hornets. He'll give it in to Connor Riddle. Riddle finds Emmert. Trying to beat the full court press. Now back to Riddle. Riddle's going to drive inside. He puts up the jumper. It's in. And now under a minute to play. And a timeout's called by the Cougars. That means we'll take it with them. Your score currently, the Southside B Branch Hornets down 50-56 to the Izard County Cougars. We'll be right back. We're back. 50.5 seconds left on the clock. The inbound will come from the Cougars. Mulkey looking for an open man. He'll find Jude Everett. Everett's going to be immediately fouled by Nathan Emmert. That'll be Emmert's 3rd foul. And we'll shoot some more free throws. First of two is up and in. Here's the second one on the way, and it's good. So Connor Riddle with the ball now. He'll pull up jumper inside the lane. He'll be fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. Gonna call that foul on number 24, Garrett Roberts of the Cougars. With 43 seconds on the clock, Riddle's free throw, first one's up, no good. Here's a second on the way. It's in. 51-59 the score now. And we'll have a timeout taken by the Cougars. We're back as the Cougars will take the floor. 43.7 seconds on the clock left in the game. Fans, if you're out there, just want to warn you to stay warm. It's supposed to get pretty cold in the following days. And Christmas coming up, of course, so stay warm and stay safe. And there's a foul by Connor Riddle, his first foul. Now at the line shooting two for the Cougars is number 12, Kaysen Black. Black has 7 points on the night. Make it 8. And an even 60 for the Cougars. Here's the second on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes away to Jackson Thorne. He can't give it to Riddle in time. Black comes away with the ball. He'll take it away, and the Cougars will have the ball. Thorne's going to have to go and foul. He fouls Tyler Hill. That'll put Hill at the line, and that's the fourth foul on Thorne. 32.2 seconds now. 60-51 the score. Free throw number one on the way, no good. In and out. And here's free throw number two. It's in. So a 10-point ball game, 51-61. Emmert pass to Mooney. Mooney back to Emmert. Emmert puts up a shot, no good, off the backboard. Now Riddle's turn. He'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Cougars, and there's going to be a foul. So we'll come back down to the floor to shoot. Some of the leading scorers tonight for both teams. Connor Riddle leads the Hornets with 22, followed by Jackson Thorne with 10. And on the Cougars side of things, Tyler Hill leads the team with 20, followed by Keaton Melton's 12. His 4 3-pointers in the first half still have him at second in the scoring tonight, and time will expire. Your final score, the Izard County Cougars come away victorious 62-51 over the Southside B Branch Hornets. So that's the end of Lake Area games for the week. Be sure to tune in next week. Well, we will be covering the Mount Vernon Enola Classic over there and the Goldfish Classic in Lone Oak. We'll pause for a moment of silence. Both of those tournaments will include Lake Area schools. The Goldfish Classic, including the Quitman Bulldogs and the Rosebud Ramblers. And then the Mount Vernon Enola tournament includes, of course, Mount Vernon Enola and Southside B Branch. And I believe the Concord Pirates will be in that one as well. So several Lake Area schools will be competing after Christmas. I believe the first tournament will be the Mount Vernon Enola Classic, starting on the 26th and going through the 28th. And then the Goldfish Classic will begin on the 28th and go through the 31st. So be sure to tune in next week. We will be covering some of those games. If you want to watch some basketball on your Christmas break. But until then, I'm going to call it good night, folks, from Jacob Cater. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And stay safe and warm out there, because it's going to be chilly. Good night, and God bless.